an interview now.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Copenhagen, grew up in Copenhagen, left Copenhagen when I was 17, came over here for a while, and lived in London for a while. Now I'm back in Copenhagen. So it's definitely, it's my home. Traveled a lot, and I think it's made its mark on me. But I have this thing about returning to America for sure, because I came here when I was very young. And I feel like I had my musical upbringing here somehow. So there's a part of me that keeps wanting to return to America to play.
And so what is your musical background?
Well, I mean, I started listening, I've always been into music. I've been singing my whole life, singing since I was a kid. I think I used to sort of sing to shut out the world and it was a way of sort of protecting myself and sort of keeping people maybe at a distance in certain situations. And then when I was 13 or something, maybe I was 12, I discovered really. I found just an LP in a sort of in a mall, in a local mall. I just remember finding this record with the woman, the black woman with the white flower in her hair. And I didn't really know anything about it, but I bought the record and it sort of just provided the soundtrack for my life for many years. So from then on I sort of started getting into all these old soul singers. I listened to Aretha and I listened to Ray Charles and listened to Otis Redding and all those guys. So I think I have like I was kind of brought up on soul music. Then I discovered rock and roll. I started listening to Led Zeppelin, and that summer kind of changed my life. And I was like that's the summer when I pierced my nose and started, using black eyeliner and dyed my hair and all that stuff. So yeah, it was sort of like how things developed. And then when I was 17, I just met this American guy actually, and I sort of ran away from home and came over here, started my first band, traveled around, and then left him, went back to London, stayed there for a few years, and then I wrote the material for my first album. So it's kind of been an ongoing thing, but I just finished recording my 6th album. So I've recorded a lot of records that have been released at home. In fact, this is my first release in the States. It's called Riders of the Freeway. It's on the EP that we just released over here. It's called Run Where No One Goes.
you say you were recording your 6th album,
Yeah.
and this one's with John Parrish
Yeah.
producing it.
Yeah.
And I think you've been using some studios in Iceland.
Yeah, we recorded it up in Iceland in a actually Sigur Rós studio. They built a studio in an old swimming pool. So it's kind of like a really sort of deep, sort of pit where the band is down in the pit. It's really a beautiful place. It's my 3rd time up there. I've been up there playing before, and it's just something magical about the place. It's really, so it was very intense because I've never recorded a record so fast. It was very intense. We were there for 2 weeks, and just working all the time, and then we mixed it. We just finished mixing it, and I just got the masters sent over here the other day, so it's all very new, but I think it's turned out pretty good.
We heard a couple of songs tonight.
Yeah, Stop Me and Love a Desire.
Do you have a website that we can check out?
You can check out my MySpace. It's Kira Online.
Kira Online?
Yeah.
So myspace.com.
Updated regularly.
Kira Online.
That's right.
Updated regularly. Okay, well, thank you for spending some time with us
Yeah,
tonight.
it was really nice
It's
to
not
meet
too
you.
cold right
Yeah.
now, so
Okay. Take care. So just
what's that?
Don't take the chair also.
Can we have 2 minutes just to finish an interview and we'll bring it right back in? I promise
Oh, I
you.
think you bring it inside.
I can give you some cash for deposit. Is that cool? Anything?
Not the problem.
Okay.
I mean, you can show this because
Yeah, right?
what the fuck is this?
I'm serious.
This is like, that's one thing that was so nice about returning to Copenhagen. And it started
Manners?
tour at home because
manners.
I was like blown away when I got back. I was like, people were really nice to you.
They wave.
You had food. You got paid even when nobody knew you.
Right.
You just have to take shit.